Gentlemen, this video was highly requested and I had to deliver. I have 5 fragrances that are gonna get you noticed, that are gonna get you complimented, that are gonna shut things down. So if you wanna see what these fragrances are, please continue to watch. If you are new here, my name is Shells. I cover fragrance, beauty, lifestyle, and all the things. So if this sounds like your type of vibe, I welcome you to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and drop me some comments down below so we can get to know each other. I wanted to start off this video with a fragrance that is uplifting and bright. This is your mood booster. This is the type of fragrance you pull for when you want to feel refreshed and just energetic. And the fragrance I'm talking about is from Marley Fragrances, and this one is called Mellow Mood. This fragrance indeed smells very mellow and relaxing. When you spray this, the opening is very bright and fresh with that lemon and that bergamot. But then in the middle, you get that fresh spiciness from that ginger and that coriander, mixed with a little herbal twist from that basil. But you see, when the dry down kicks in with that cedarwood and that benzoin and patchouli, it brings this fragrance to life. The dry down on this smells so good. When I tell you this fragrance is so invigorating, you know, it's like a modern man. You know, you don't have to do too much. The scent is just gonna put everybody around you in such a good mood. And I tell you, my husband loves this fragrance. I think at one point this was his signature scent going to work, and he came home talking about how many compliments he keeps getting, to the point where we have to say, yo, babe, breeze the fragrance, because you are enjoying those compliments a little bit too much. But listen to me, gentlemen, this fragrance smells so good and it lasts a long time and it projects, man. If this wasn't so masculine leaning, I would wear this. If you're looking for a fragrance that is gonna uplift you, you know, make you look put together without doing too much, it is not too much to think about, then look into Mellow Mood from Marley Fragrances. This next fragrance is bold and confident without being loud. This one is for my accomplished men, my CEOs, my executive. This fragrance is for the man who likes to wear tailored suit lined with satin. This is Mr. Suave, Mr. Smooth, Mr. Magnetic, you know, with a charismatic personality. Everybody wants to get to know you. Your quiet luxury, the way you carry yourself, your attire is your voice. Everyone will see that you're accomplished just by looking at you. And the fragrance I am talking about is Lafayette Street from Bond Number 9. The minute you spray this fragrance, you know this is luxury. It smells so good. The opening is very bright from that bergamot, but there's this crisp green apple in here that just adds life to this fragrance. And then that tonka bean and vanilla just adds this creamy sweetness, and the woodiness down in the base just makes this fragrance unforgettable. You wear this fragrance around a woman, she is gonna be in awe. It smells so good. I see this. This is just a type of fragrance that is elevated. This fragrance is giving me boardroom to penthouse. You know, you have your little bar on the rooftop where you go with a glass of, you know, cognac, or you have a little cigar. You know, you go up there to unwind and you overlook the city, you know, having meaningful conversations, you know, thinking about what your next move is gonna be. This is not a common scent profile either. You're not gonna go out and everybody's gonna smell like you. You know, this is gonna set you apart. Man, gentlemen, if you're looking for that type of vibe, I beg you, look into Lafayette Street from Bond Number 9. If you like a clean, crisp, airy, effortless type of fragrance. This next one is for you. It smells aquatic. It's a little green. It's a little bit fruity. It is musky. It just smells pure. Gentlemen, the fragrance I'm talking about is Creed Silver Mountain. This is for my gentlemen who take pride in themselves. They are not afraid to go get their money and petty. Just look well groomed and nice. Not afraid to go to the barber and just line up and just look well clean and crisp. This fragrance is so effortless. I see this being worn to maybe one of those yacht parties. You have on your nice linen suit and you have the buttons open and your chest well aisle down. Oh, this smells so good. This can be worn to brunch. This just smells like fresh water flowing from the mountains. You get the burst of freshness from the bergamot. Then there's a nice tea note in here that makes it a tad bit herbal and green. There's also petitgrain. It's slightly fruity from that black currant. Down in the base, it's musky. This is so nice. There's just something that's just tranquil and serene and pristine about the way this fragrance is done. The feeling and the vibe that you get from this. But it smells good, nice, clean, and fresh. Gentlemen, you cannot go wrong with Creed Silver Mountain water. Trust me, the ladies will thank you for wearing this. There is something attractive about a man when in clean and smell good. This fragrance is your sun-kissed, luxurious kind of scent. Perfect for vacation. This is the type of fragrance that will have ladies leaning in, trying to start conversations, trying to figure out where you're from, what you do for a living. They're trying to size up your pocket. This smells so rich. And the fragrance I'm talking about is Sun Song from the house of Louis Vuitton. Gentlemen, you need to get your nose on this scent. This is my husband's favorite fragrance from his extensive collection. This fragrance is gonna be so memorable. There's just something when it touches your skin that transforms into something magical. It hugs you tight, wrap you up, and will not let you go. It projects, it performs. The compliments you will get from this scent, trust me, the ladies are gonna be hypnotized. There's just something addictive about this fragrance. It has this green nuance from the neroli and the petitgrain that is in here. It is also a bit creamy from that orange blossom. But you see when that musk hugs your body? Oh my goodness. This is the type of fragrance that you bring on vacation. You're watching the sunset, you're overlooking the waters. You dress nice and your body just oiled down and you have on your little vacation hat. I've been in stores and I've smelled so many of the Louis Vuitton fragrances, but this one here, this stands out. It smells different. I have worn this fragrance myself, and I'm not a unisex type of girl primarily, but this smells so good. A fragrance does not have to be sweet or spicy to be sexy. This is clean, sexy. This is sexy. Gentlemen, do not sleep on this fragrance. Please get your nose on it. You're gonna thank me so much. And your wife, your girl, your spouse, whoever you come in contact with is gonna thank you for wearing this fragrance. It's very versatile too. If you want to dress it up, you want to dress it down. This scent is whatever you want it to be, but magic in a bottle. Oh my God. I'm telling you, gentlemen, look into Sun Song from Louis Vuitton. Gentlemen, I had to save the best fragrance for last. The juice in this bottle should come with a warning label. It is addictive. It is alluring. It is sensual. It is sexy. When you talk about a sexy man, this is what you talk about. And the fragrance I'm referring to is Altair from Parfums de Marly. Gentlemen, this fragrance smells so good. It is sweet from that vanilla, but then it is also spicy from that cinnamon and that cardamom. But it doesn't get cloying or overbearing because there's citrus just helping this fragrance to stay fresh. You wear this on a date night, she's gonna tell you what time it is. You don't need to say much. She's just gonna be flirting with you. Her body language is gonna tell you what she's on, what she's willing to do, and where she's willing to go. You wear this to a club or a lounge and the ladies get a whiff of this, they're going to be rubbing on you neck and neck, and you're wondering if something is going on. Why are these ladies behaving like this? Your fragrance. This is gonna do that to them. This fragrance is everything. It is bold. It is in your face. It is potent. Compliment magnet. It fills up an entire space. There's a reason why women love this fragrance so much. They are drawn to this scent profile. They love it so much so that they own bottles for themselves. They wear this because of the attention that this fragrance will garner. When my husband wear this, I don't need to say anything else. It doesn't smell cheap. You know this costs money from the bottle down to the juice. It also has a resinous quality about it. It is rich and creamy, blended to perfection. This is so pleasing to the nose. I would not get tired of smelling this. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Altair because, oh my God. I love this fragrance. Worth every penny. So gentlemen, if you have not gotten your nose on Altair, I would highly recommend that you do, because this is going to do wonders for you. Whether you're dating, whether you are married, you're looking to court a woman, whatever your intentions are, this fragrance is going to do what it needs to do. It's going to reel the women in. You know what I mean? If this is the type of vibe that you're on, don't worry, this fragrance is on the same wavelength, okay? So look into Altair from Parfums de Marly. Gentlemen, I have done my part. I showed up and I showed out. I gave you 5 solid fragrances that can be worn anywhere, anytime, any occasion, that will get you the attention you so desire. They're long lasting, they garner compliments, and you will definitely be noticed. I want to know which fragrance is your favorite from the lineup, or if you plan on smelling any of these fragrances. So sound off down in the comments. With that being said, I hope you have a wonderful one, and I will see you in another video.